Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here to show you my paper selection for the March Scraptastic kit, and they were Lost in My Mind and It's My Life kits, and I got both kits and their add-ons, and I don't keep them separated. I put everything together and I put the cardstock at the back. And also what I'm gonna show you the paper selection that I do at the beginning, and then I'm going to show you how I keep it all together, and also something else that I do to kind of help me get over the fact that it's that many papers, and because there's at least 20 papers, pattern papers, plus I had gotten one add-on for the pattern papers. I think I have 26, but I'll put how many pattern papers there is, because I like to know before I start, because then it kind of decides, it kind of tells me how many layouts I should do with this kit. So let's get started. So the first layout, it might not be the first one I work with, but the first one I chose, Now and Then, My Mind's Eye, with these awesome polka dots, and then from Amy Tangerine, the +1. So those two together, I really like that, you know, how the polka dots are gonna pop out on that teal. And then this next one is Basic Gray Capture with these lines or stripes. And this one here is from Simple Stories Daily Grind with the arrows. And then I'm going to try and use backgrounds as pattern paper, a few of them this time around. My Mind's Eye, Now and Then. I love this blown up grid. So these three. And then from Basic Gray, Capture, these salmon polka dots. With this one here, Daily Flash Snapshots. So I really like, and then I'll probably get like a cardstock background, and also once I start scrapbooking with papers, then I add stuff to it, or I'll flip it over and see if there's something I like on that side, or so those two. And from Bella Boulevard, Lucky Stars, I love this, with October Afternoon Snapshot. I'll probably use this as, I don't know, maybe a background. We'll see. And then this, I'm going to use it by itself. I'm going to use it as a background. I plan on putting a photo like right here, and then building layers from this point. And Bella Boulevard, Family Forever. And this is probably my favorite paper in the whole kit. It's from Basil. And I love this side. I'm going to use it as a background on this layout with this, and I also love this side, and I'm glad I got two sheets of it. Those two together. And from Bella Boulevard, those stripes, with this one here from Glitz, black and white. So I just like the difference in the pop. It's just going to really pop. And then there is a red flower right here, so it brings out the red in this. And then from Amy Tangerine, +1, with this one here from Amy Tangerine. I really love that. And again, I'll probably pull in, you know, I always flip over to see if there's anything else that I would love. And then this one here from Basil, that's the one I love so much. And I'm going to use this one again as a background because I don't like this side. I don't know why. It doesn't coordinate with anything. It's silver. So I don't mind, because I'll use this side instead. And again, I might pull in some other papers. Now I really like those two combinations of dots together. This is the Basic Grays, the second sheet of it, and then the Now and Then, it's also the second sheet, and I'll probably pull some other stuff to go in with it. This is just to give me a base so that I don't start and you know, scrapping with it and I don't know where to start. This one here is from Basic Gray Capture. I'm going to use it as a background. And then this one here is Amy Tangerine +1. Really love those two together, and I'll probably flip it over and use the dots too. And Amy Tangerine +1, probably use with this, and also flip it over and use that. And then from Allison Craft, Sprinkled with Love. This, not sure what combination of cardstock I'm going to use with this, but I know I liked, there was a deep pink, a yellow, and a light pink, and that's all the colors that are in there. So I just pulled them all, and I'll work with that. And this is from Simple Stories Daily Grind, and I really loved it against this background here. It's just a cardstock. I'll probably pull in some other colors. And then there was a transparency, so I just left it, and I'll just tuck it in with different layouts. And these are all the cardstocks that came in the kits. So my next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit on my bed again with this stack of papers that I already know, which ones goes together. I'm going to grab a huge stack of photos, and then I'll do at least 3 or 4 that I choose the photos with the certain papers. I'll say these go with that, and then I'll throw some embellishments on top and the letters and everything, and I'll do that for 3 or 4 layouts. And then when I start, I just grab the first one on top. And I don't take a lot of time. I'd say for 4 layouts, it takes me about 20 minutes, 5 minutes per layout. That's it. The first instinct that I find that looks good with, the background paper and the photos, I just throw it on, and then as I'm doing the layout, then I weed out. And I find it saves a lot of time. So then what I do is, I'm just going to move these out of the way. I have an iris container, and I got this at Michael's, and it's called a scrapbook case. Holds 12 by 12 inch paper, and it fits right in. Then I open up all my stickers and everything. So all my alphas, they're all out of the packages, and even like these usually I would have punched them out, but there was no way, they didn't want to punch out, so I just left it there. And then I take the rest of the letter, all the stickers, they're all out of their packages, but they're all in here, they're all safe. Then I have another iris containers. I've opened up all the packages, and I kept the extra wood veneer in these because last month I had to go back and see how many were actually in the kit, and it was just a big pain. So the ones that came in the kit are here. If I need the extras, they're going to be right here. And then I have it all divided into the little containers. And if it was too big to fit, like this was a huge sticker sheet, I just cut it down. And the same thing with the stars. I just cut it down so that it fits within the containers. I opened all the packages. There was a sheet of cut apart. It was from October Afternoon. I've already cut it down. The Oramalu tags, they're all cut down. They're all in here. Everything's all open. Everything's really accessible. And that way, I get to use it. My stamps are open, ready to go. And these were the extras that we got in this month's kit. I opened there was some Jelly Bean Alphas, and I put them in a little baggie so they're more accessible. So everything is ready to go. So the next step, I'm going to sit down, choose a whole bunch of pictures before I sit down, and then do about 4 or 5 layouts that I choose, pictures, embellishments, everything, and then I'm going to scrapping with this kit. And it all fits nicely in here, and it's all together. So thanks for watching. Bye.